5,000 throats and more, there rose a lusty yell, rumbled through the valley and rattled in the dell, knocked upon the mountain, recoiled upon the flat. But Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat. There was ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into his place, pride in Casey's bearing, and a smile on Casey's face. And when responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his hat. No stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas Casey at the bat.
Bobby Bragan has been involved in baseball for more than 7 decades. He spent several years as a player, but made his mark as the manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates, Cleveland Indians, and the Milwaukee and Atlanta Braves.
Bobby Bragan bats for Branca and doubles to left.
The classroom of my life has been the baseball diamond. And at the young age of 19, I began my professional career as a baseball player. I lived my dreams of playing, coaching, and managing in Major League Baseball. I experienced the game in all its glory and was witness to scores of wonderful moments in baseball history, including the breaking of the color barrier in 1947 with Jackie Robinson. This was one of many contributions made to baseball by my mentor, Branch Rickey, baseball's greatest executive. Life was good. At the age of 19, I had no idea what my life would hold. Now, decades later, I have realized different dreams. Dreams of giving to others, of motivating young people to realize their dreams, and helping students across North Texas to become leaders and role models for their peers.
Bobby Bragan's been a major person in my life. He's been a major person in many other people's lives while he was in uniform, while he was working with the Rangers and in the community. And the Bobby Bragan Foundation allows that same feel to live on forever, touching kids' lives.
Bobby and friends established the Bobby Bragan Youth Foundation in 1991 to motivate youth across the Metroplex to become better scholars, citizens, and athletes through the awarding of college scholarships to 8th graders. The students are asked to compose an essay on their role model and how they aspire to emulate that role model in their lives.
What we are really trying to measure is the well-rounded, well-accomplished young person. We really look very strongly at not only their academic record certainly comes into play, but their extracurricular activities, their community involvement. Athletics certainly is a part.
I was motivated to apply for the Bobby Bragan Scholarship because it was a scholarship that came from different angles. They didn't just concentrate on just academics or just sports, but it concentrated on athletics and academics and community service, leadership, and a bunch of different qualities that, makes the complete person.
Very pivotal age when students are leaving junior high. It's time for them to make a decision on what they want to do. It's a tremendous help as these kids enter high school. I can see a difference in kids who come to high school prepared as those who have no clue. And I think this helps the students, helps them become focused on what they want to do.
I think it laid a foundation for me, to want to apply for more scholarships because I knew that it was money out there that I could apply for. And Bobby Bragan really it laid a foundation for me. And it's motivated me on since 8th grade to know that I can succeed.
They are wonderful writers. They have a wonderful way of expressing themselves. It is a wonderful window to the soul of these kids. And I think that is a critical part of our program, and it's an honor to read some of the writing.
Through research, finding a role model that they can then emulate, those 4 points against are so important. I believe that without a role model, it's like living your life without a goal.
When you start thinking about your future, the easiest way to find out what you want to do is to look at people who you respect and admire and would like to follow in their footsteps. So it's really kind of a time where, even at that young age, where you can do a little bit of soul searching and really kind of project what you want to do in your life.
To read those essays and see the dreams that some of these kids have, seeing the emotions that you feel inside when you're reading it, knowing that they just didn't get a book and sit down and in most cases and try to write an essay. They had feelings and they put it into the story.
it impacts many of the students because the foundation does not discriminate. So it doesn't discriminate on age, race, or economic status. So children and students throughout the area, different schools, can participate with the Bobby Bragan Foundation. And that in itself is something that is inspiring.
Earning that scholarship, it made me really think that I accomplished something and that, you know, I could go on and continue my sports and my academics. I saw that there were plenty of other people in the city who did that also. It made me really want to strive hard to excel in both areas.
Part of our thinking in setting up the program was to motivate not only the student that we give the scholarship to, but his friends and his peers. And for that reason, we give the scholarship in the 8th grade, and the student will then be able to talk about his scholarship and influence his friends throughout high school.
There are a lot of young, talented kids, and all they need is just that motivation. The scholarships that we provide, in my judgment, having seen this program for 10 years, provide a number of kids that motivation to become a successful, contributing adult, as has been seen by some of the winners we have.
If we can inspire them at that age, which is a very crucial age for establishing well, law-abiding citizens, then we have really done a wonderful job.
It begins with the beginning of the school year, where generally over 30,000 are actually exposed to this program and are invited to participate in the program.
We have built a foundation that wants to give money, that wants to give opportunity, that wants to offer avenues for self-esteem. Because Bobby Bragan Foundation paved the way and opened some doors and enlightened their lives and enlightened their family lives, and also teaches them to come back to their communities and give back.
And that's what we do, and it is a very unique program. It is a program that gains maximum leverage.
I know the schools that have taken advantage of this have won 100-fold. It makes the school stronger. I believe the Bobby Bragan Foundation will make our community stronger.
The foundation hosts 2 events each year to support the success of the foundation. The Bobby Bragan Celebrity Golf Classic, held each spring, gives everyone the chance to tee it up with baseball's heroes of the past and present. The Lifetime Achievement Award Gala is a very high-profile VIP event in Fort Worth each fall. Gala honorees have included Joe DiMaggio, Byron Nelson, Hank Aaron, and Dallas Cowboys greats Tom Landry and Roger Staubach, just to name a few.
A band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light, and somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck out. Yes, Mighty Casey has struck out.